food demonstration class. So what we are going to make is green sauce. Grüne Soße. It's a famous dish in Germany during Easter. Of course, it's not very healthy. Well, they consider it healthy because it has a lot of herbs, but it has dairy, it has eggs, everything we don't want. Don't take a picture of this. Because it has the eggs. So we're not gonna make that. I mean, but I always enjoyed food, and probably you too. And I still want to enjoy my food. It's not that I leave anything behind or any fun behind. I still have fun with my food, and otherwise I wouldn't do it, honestly. So I don't want to eat this because eggs have so much sulfur. I mean, you eat an egg and you smell like, you know how you smell after eating an egg. It's disgusting, honestly. Who wants to eat this? And then dairy, the same thing. I mean, it has so much pus and cow poop, and it just also smells like it. So we don't want that anymore. But we still want the creaminess, the fillingness, the satisfaction of eating food. We still can have that. Just healthy. So you can gonna enjoy that food as much as you did before, but even more because you also feel good. So we don't make this, we make something similar. I don't want to show this picture. So let's go over. So how we make the creamy sauce. Instead of dairy, I use nuts and seeds. This time I use sunflower seeds. And I do soak them at least overnight. And because, so if you have the dried sunflower seeds, that's what's happening. If you put them in water, look at this water. Do you see the water? It's like super nasty and dark. It even gets darker. I actually only put them in water 2 hours ago. If you leave it overnight, the water is really black and not tasty. So you want to really rinse your nuts and seeds because they come, as I explained yesterday, they come with natural preservatives, so they can keep themselves for years, and still if they get water, they can get back to life. So they preserve themselves. But the preservatives, the natural preservatives, are not good for our digestive system. So we want to soak them in water overnight, and then we rinse it. So that's what I showed yesterday too. So we soak them in, just dump water on them, cover them, soak them overnight, and we dump the water, we drain it, and then we rinse it again, and then we drain it. Then we keep it drained, and repeat the step at least 2 times per day. So you avoid that bacteria grow or spoilage or anything. So you have to, at least 2 times per day, you have to repeat the step. But with sunflower seeds, you can keep them, you can soak them only overnight and then right away use them the next day. If you want to have them a little bit more sprouted, so this year is 2 days old, they are hulled, so they don't have their hulls, so they don't develop nice greens like we have here sometimes, the nice sunflower greens. But they will grow if you see that.
Did you soak and drain 2 days?
So this I do 1 time,
Right.
and then this 2 times per day. But yeah, it depends how long you want to
Then
keep
you're done.
it.
Then you're done soaking. Or do you rinse and drain 2 days in a row?
2 days in a row. It depends how long you want to grow them. So if I want to use them right after the next day, so overnight soaking, and then I use them, I just use them. I rinse them, make them clean, and I use them. That's what I do.
This is for the purposes of sprouting them.
Yeah, or soaking and activating them. But if you want to sprout them, they take a little bit more time to grow. So this, for example, I left for 2 more days, and then I repeat this step. So I have to wash them 2 times per day, at least. And they actually grow here. Maybe I'll
you're done, put them in the refrigerator.
maybe I'll show it here. Then you can watch this
Do you leave it in the
working.
refrigerator or out on the counter?
on the counter.
Okay.
This I would now keep in the fridge because it's already raw enough. It doesn't look pretty because it doesn't have the hole, so they're kind of damaged here and there, but they still grow.
And can you freeze them?
And I wouldn't do that, no.
No.
Then they're definitely dead, so they're not
What if it's
alive.
not sprouted? Can you freeze
Or
them?
the dried nuts, yeah.
Well, not just these soaked nuts.
No, I wouldn't freeze those. I would keep it in the fridge and then use it.
Okay.
They're dead, right? They're dead once you freeze them?
Yes.
And
It's like yourself.
Yeah.
If you freeze yourself, you're gonna be dead. And they're like a living thing too, so they want to be frozen. Especially since they have the water. The water, if it freezes, it crystallizes and then it damages the cells. When the nuts and seeds are dry, then they don't have the water, so it doesn't crystallize. They will be fine.
Frozen vegetables, are they dead?
So it deactivates the enzymes, is that right?
The enzymes could survive.
Okay.
Yeah. Freezing. Yeah, they probably survive. The enzymes are
When
fine.
you say dead, what do you mean? Does it
It
just
doesn't-
have a
it will
different
not grow
frequency,
anymore.
or- Okay.
With vegetables, yeah, I mean, they are already dead because you cut them off the plant. But the enzymes are active, so they're kind of still living, but they wouldn't grow very much.
Okay.
Although with the celery, actually, they will grow a little bit again, right? And the carrot will also grow. But if you freeze it, then that living thing is not alive anymore. So the cells are damaged, and you still have active enzymes, but it will not grow. And the sprout is a living thing. It's growing. And yeah. Yes.
So, would you say that all nuts, if you buy raw nuts, let's say I go to the health food store and I buy raw nuts, those nuts have that preservative, that natural preservative?
Yeah, it's naturally occurring.
And I just eat them?
Yeah, you could have digestive problems with it. Also, they're very much more concentrated, so the fat is more concentrated. If you soak them, they get more volume, so they have more water content. So that's actually nice too. So you're faster satisfied. So because it has just more volume.
And that's better for food preparation, for getting them ready to, like,
Yeah, for the food preparation, since I blend it, I soften them too, so they're a little bit more softer, so easier to blend. So it has a lot of benefits. I always soak the nuts and seeds. It takes a little bit more planning, but you really get used to it. Yes.
Okay, I store my nuts and seeds in the refrigerator. Does that kill them?
No, it also wouldn't kill them if they're not soaked in water. If you store them in the freezer, it wouldn't kill them
Oh, okay.
because they don't have that water. The water crystallizes and then damages the cells. But yeah, I keep them too. This wouldn't kill them also in the refrigerator because it's not freezing. If it's freezing, then it will destroy cells. It's like yourself. I mean, just like you know.
Do you store your extra nuts in the freezer until you're ready to use them?
Not really because I don't have room in the freezer. That's my only reason why I don't
What do
do it.
you put in the freezer?
And what I put in the freezer
What's in your freezer?
right now? in my freezer are a few persimmons, some dates.
There's no room in your freezer. Okay.
It's just a little.
Oh, okay.
I only have a little freezer, so that's why I don't have a lot. It's not that I have a big freezer and there's too much stuff in it. No, I don't have a lot of stuff in the freezer because I don't have room. But you can keep it in the refrigerator. Okay, so this is, I soaked them yesterday, but they already grow. So if you want to have the raw, unprocessed sunflower seeds, if you buy them, so if they say they're raw and you buy them, you soak them and they turn just black and they don't grow, just don't worry, just complain and you get your money back. Honestly, I mean, if they say it's raw, it should be raw. Okay, so we have the sunflower seeds, and honestly, I've never done that. I've never done that green sauce, but it's always with me, I see the green sauce. Well, I can do a raw vegan version out of it, so that's how I do it. And it's very simple, you'll see, it's like a dressing. It's creamy, it's like a dressing, so I know I'm going to use some seeds. Probably don't use all of it, but I'm going to use all of those because they're pretty much soaked enough or sprouted enough, so I don't want them to grow more. So yeah, and what you need for sprouting is a mason jar and a strainer, and these strainers are actually really handy. They come on Amazon. I sent a few people on my Amazon list, but not everyone sent me an email so far. Okay, it just goes in the blender. And then I use a little bit of this, and then the rest I'll keep in the fridge. And I use it in the next 3 days. So I used a cup of sunflower seeds in total, dry. And then if you soak them, they get more volume. Maybe that was too much. Let's get a little bit back here.
So how many sunflower seeds and what's this one?
1 cup. 1 cup dry, and then you soak them, and you'll have more volume than this. Yeah, that's both sunflower seeds, just in different stages of sprouted.
Oh, okay.
I used all of the sprouted ones because I don't want them to grow bigger. If you want to really have the nice sunflower greens, you want the sunflower seeds with the hull, because then they grow nicer greens. They are kind of damaged, but they're still alive. So my dressings also, I use a seed. If I want to have it creamy, then I like to use celery. We don't use salt here, so the celery gives a nice flavor always. So maybe 2 stalks of celery. And I don't put any greens in yet because I want the sauce to be white. Because if I put the greens right away, then it will all be green. I mean, it's called green sauce, but I still don't want to be white. And then my secret always for dressing is lemon juice. Lots of lemon juice. I don't know how much I take so far. You always can taste it if it's sour enough.
Do you prefer organic lemons?
Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure. Especially with citrus, they treat the peel with, what is it called? It's a chemical and it's really nasty. It doesn't smell good, even already if you smell it. And of course it's only on the peel, but if you squeeze your lemons, it will be all over the place, and you can't wash it off easily. And also, I think I've heard it also comes in the lemon.
It's usually a fungicide.
Hmm?
Fungicide that they treat it with.
They put it
Oh,
on the
yeah.
lemons?
Most citrus.
Yeah, all citrus, really. Unless you buy them from the farmer's market or you pick them yourself. Of course, they're usually not treated. Usually on the farmer's market, they're not certified organic. But yeah, I would buy that. If it comes from a small farm and they tell me that it's not treated with pesticides. We also need some lemon juice for the potatoes, little potatoes that we make. So I just juiced here 3 lemons. We have half a cup, but I'm not going to use everything at once, so I don't know how. But the dish is made with sour cream, so I maybe use the half of it. The dish is made with sour cream, so it is kind of sourness. It has sourness to it. So, but I think we need some more liquid. So either we take water to dilute it, or I like to use vegetables, watery vegetables. So I'll take this cucumber and I peel it because it's a green peel. I don't want any green in there too much now, for now, so I'll peel it. Then yesterday someone asked me about noodles.
Noodles?
How I make my noodles. So I actually brought a spiralizer here. This is the spiralizer I have. Actually, I found one on Amazon and it's also on my list. I haven't bought it yet, but I might consider it. It looks similar to it, but it has much more of these attachments here. And it even makes angel hair. Actually, I have it here. Oh, there. No. Yeah, this is the kitchen tools from yesterday. But where was it? Here. Yeah, that's the one I found. I haven't tried it, but they call it angel hair. But I guess I mean angel hair. 1.2 millimeters. That's very fine. So I might buy it. I don't know. It's on my list, so if you want to try it, let me know how you like it. But if you don't have that, hi.
Hi, sorry about that.
If you don't have that, you can also make noodles with a potato peeler, and it makes actually nice noodles. Sometimes I have that, but sometimes I just use the potato peeler because it makes these, how do you call these noodles? Like shape of noodles? Linguine or
Yeah, like.
Fettuccine?
linguinis? Fettuccine? Yeah, maybe.
They're not that
So it makes
nice.
nice, and it's pretty fast. It's, well, if you cook for a big family, then maybe it's not that fast. But yeah, you could make these noodles, with a potato peeler. Or the spiralizer, I'm just gonna use. We're back to noodles now here. The spiralizer works like this, so you tuck it in here. And then get the noodles. And it doesn't take long. It doesn't take much longer. I mean, well, it doesn't take long. So you can see these different kind of noodles. I like cucumber noodles too. You can use zucchini noodles. Maybe I have a zucchini here too, so why not? This goes in my dressing. And then the rest of the cucumber I put in the dressing to make it more liquid. Probably the whole cucumber. We have a lot of seeds in there. Now here I have the zucchini. Let's try the zucchini maybe. It's pretty fast, isn't it? I don't like noodles. I don't miss the pasta which tastes like plastic, really. I mean, the best part with noodles is the sauce, and you can make the sauce with the flavors that you like in raw or in healthy. And you don't need the plastic noodles to it. You can just use vegetables as noodles. Yeah, I wouldn't prefer cardboard to this here, to those vegetables. Okay, these different noodles. If you want to try them later. Oops. Okay, that was the spiralizer. Put it back here. Okay, what else in our sauce? So we have the seeds, the lemon juice, the cucumber in here, and nothing else. Or maybe I like caraway especially for creamy dressings or with like eggy taste, something like that. So I'll put a little bit of caraway in here. You can also put black pepper in here will be nice too. Not too much this time. This also goes well with cauliflower. Okay, where's the lid? Okay, let's just blend it up. It's so easy, and then this is the base for every dressing really. Just one kind of seed if you want to have it creamy. Then celery is good flavor. Then something liquid, I use a cucumber and lemon juice for also the replacement of salt and flavor. And vinegar, I don't use vinegar. Okay, let's see what it makes
Why
here.
don't you use vinegar?
I don't like it, it's just preference.
Oh, you just
Sometimes I do maybe apple cider vinegar, but I feel like, no, I don't like it. And make it really creamy. Then I also taste it if it has enough lemon juice. It's pretty good, I think. It's just a little bit flavorless because it doesn't have the herbs, but the herbs will really make it flavorful. Okay, let's pour this into. I also don't use cashews because they are too processed. They are heat treated usually when they remove the hull. You might find like truly raw cashews, but they have a toxin around there between the hull and the seed, so you kind of have to remove the toxin before they sell it.
Would you do that by soaking?
I don't know how they do it actually.
Yeah, steam it.
They always have to steam it. Because some people say, yeah, they were truly raw, and they even sprouted, and I never tried it. I never had truly raw cashews, so I don't bother anymore.
Yeah,
So,
steam it. Oh, so-
but if you don't mind cashews still and you love them, it probably will be really creamy cashews.
So what other nuts do you like?
I do eat walnuts, almonds, pistachios. Sometimes, but sometimes I soak them for sure, but I'm usually too lazy to take the skin off. Raw pistachios, you can also get raw pistachios. It's on my list on Amazon, the raw pistachios. They taste really good. And those are, I don't really soak them much. I don't know why. I feel like they don't have a lot of these chemicals on them. Yeah, but you can also soak them. They're really nice soak too. And then what else do I use? Raw jungle peanuts.
What kind?
Raw jungle peanuts. And then Brazil nuts. I have that also all on my Amazon list. The only nuts I get from the farmer's market, I don't get from Amazon, are walnuts and almonds, and I get them from the farmer's market here. Everything else is pretty much on my list.
And you just store them in the pantry, not the refrigerator. You store them.
No, in the refrigerator. Most of them in the refrigerator. Now I had a bunch of sunflower seeds, and I have them in my cupboard because I don't have room in the refrigerator so much. But ideally, yeah, you want to keep them cool. Okay, it doesn't have, I mean, maybe it has a little bit gray color, but if we put the herbs in, it's probably going to be a little bit nicer. Yeah, the sunflower seeds don't have that nice flavor like cashews. So what kind of herbs go in there? Actually, in Germany, they put everything that they can find. Especially dill is really nice, but we don't have any dill. So, and chives. Instead of chives, I'm just going to use a little bit of green onions. And then I'll have thyme here. You can use all of the herbs that you like. Really. And I would love to have dill, but I don't have dill, so I have basil.
Is that basil?
Mm-hmm. Basil and some cilantro maybe. They don't use cilantro in Germany for sure not. They don't like cilantro, but people like it here. So why not? And then mint maybe. Let's see what that makes. They definitely don't use mint in Germany, I can tell you that too. And parsley. Parsley is always good. Then of course you could chop them, so if you blend this, the sauce creamy, and then after you put the greens in it, just do it on pulse, so very low, so you chop the greens in. You could do that too. It will make the sauce a little bit greener than whitish, but yeah, you can do that too. I mean, some of these pictures, they have a green sauce that's pretty green, so the white one. But actually my mom always did it like that, so the white part was really white, so I do it like her.
So what do they eat the sauce with?
Eggs.
Yeah, eggs and potato, usually. So we're gonna replace that too with healthy choices and yeah, foods that make you also feel good. So we chop that really fine here. It does smell good. The greens, right? Oh, I forgot the green onions. I rarely use green onions actually because it's really strong for me. But once in a while, why not? So then I make a picture that I present you then instead of these pictures that I showed you. It smells good, huh?
Yeah.
I think that's a good combination, all these herbs together. Then I just put it in here.
Oh, that's a lot of herbs in there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. A lot of herbs. And that's even the German dishes even like that too. They put a lot of herbs in. But we don't have any dairy in here. Then just mix it. Yeah, the also looks nicer. The sunflower seeds don't look that gray anymore. You can even put more herbs in here. I think we should even put more
And
herbs.
what would you use that sauce on?
Traditionally, they use it on potatoes and eggs, but we're gonna make something as well to put this on. So you can also use it as a salad dressing. You can put it on your dressing.
Would you use it like as a dip? Or
Yeah, as it did. Yes. For celery, we can use the celery stalks here to dip it. Yeah, it looked like a lot of herbs, but actually it's not even much green. The green sauce should be really green. So you can go crazy with herbs, actually. Since I never made it before, so that's what happens. I'm always adjusting. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing actually. But it's not a problem. Honestly, if you use the best ingredients, high quality ingredients, then it will taste good. Maybe we're not gonna make a green sauce, but we make something else that tastes probably very good. Yeah, we used all of our greens actually. Everything that I had here went in there. So imagine how healthy this is actually, and how much greens we're eating. Hopefully it tastes good.
you've never made it before?
No, actually not. I mean, I made salad dressings similar, but no, I never made green sauce. I never really missed it, to be honest. But I was thinking, maybe today, because it's Easter. Okay, you can chop it also finer. My mom always chopped it really, really fine. I guess it's good enough. Okay, now it's really, really green. It's also very thick, so if you want to have it thinner, you can also put a little bit more water in here. But yeah, it's really like a thick dip. More. Let me try this. Oh wow, I really like it. Yeah, I like it.
Does it taste
Wow.
like green sauce?
Does it taste like yes, it does actually. Maybe we'll put, yeah, it's fine. Maybe you want to put more green onions in, but it's actually fine to my taste. Yeah, it's funny because I put all the cilantro and mint in there, but you don't really taste only the cilantro, only the mint. It's just all green now. So where to put it? So for our potatoes replacement, we do mashed potatoes. So I use cauliflower for it, and I don't clean the blender. If you have a little bit of that seed, it's a little bit creaminess in there. That's fine. So that's not going to hurt our mashed cauliflower. I'll just pour everything in here. Then again, a little bit of celery, not too much to not make it green. Maybe just one stalk. Celery is a good base for dressings in general. Then also lemon juice. I don't know if this is enough actually, but we'll try. That's probably enough. And then for the color, I use a little bit of turmeric. This is powder I made myself. I bought fresh turmeric roots and then I sliced them, dehydrated them, and I blended them dry in the blender and I made a powder. It's really, it smells much nicer, I think. Maybe like a just tiny bit here, just for the color. Maybe an 8
An 8.
And then it doesn't need any liquid because the liquid comes out of the cabbage at some point, but we'll temp it down. You can use a tiny bit more turmeric if you want to have it more yellow. I think it's pretty nice color.
And what is this supposed to be?
Mashed potatoes, but without potatoes. So you can call it mashed cauliflower if you want. Let's put it on here. It has the consistency for sure. It's all cold, but I got used to it.
Do you not use potatoes?
No.
You don't eat potatoes, how come?
Oh, they don't taste good raw. I do only raw.
Oh, you're only raw.
Oh, okay. So you were not here yesterday?
We were, it's not processing.
Oh, okay. I think there was a lot of information yesterday. I have to shorten the talk. Yeah, if you want to do that with raw potatoes,
Yeah.
good luck selling that anyone. Okay, doesn't it look like mashed potatoes? It also smells like it. No, I forgot how it smells.
Yes.
All the turmeric? No, just 1/8 of a teaspoon, maybe. Let's use this. So we actually, why is this turning so long? Okay, so then we can also decorate it a little bit with some lettuce. You can use salad. Some tomatoes, nice sliced. And then green sauce. Sunflower seeds actually change their color a little bit. Maybe it does need a little bit juice.
So you eat like zucchini raw?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Sunflower change the color so you get what?
Maybe a little bit more lemon juice too, so it's not turning so brown. So they like to eat it with an egg. I'm just gonna cut open an avocado. Why not?
Same shape.
Yeah, it has the same shape. Oops. What did I do? If you put a little bit of turmeric over your avocado, it kind of tastes like an egg too. I like this, so that's my German Easter dish.
Nice. Can I take a picture?
Yeah, here.
Very nice.
Oh yeah, you can also send me the pictures if you don't mind. I need a replacement for that eggy picture there. Do we have everything we want to make here? Right here. I need a new picture for this in raw vegan. So yeah, we have the potatoes. We made mashed cauliflower for the potatoes. We have the green sauce. We have the avocado for an egg. And we even have some salad. Are you satisfied with that?
Yes.
So okay, so here are some links. Send me an email, and then I'll send you maybe also the video and also the Amazon list that I buy from. And also if you're interested in the raw vegan bundle, so you get 2 ebooks from me and then over 60 ebooks from other raw vegans that do no oil and sugar and salt. Okay, thank you. That's pretty much it. We're done. If you want to try something, thank you. If you want to try something and check it out from here a little bit closer, then